Here we go again, and if you are new here then you are welcome. Let's rise up to the challenge. This is Red Reader TV, and today, we dive into one of the most controversial incidents of the Premier League season so far, an incident that has sparked national debate, confused fans, shaken pundits, and placed Manchester United right at the center of yet another refereeing storm. And as always, on Red Reader TV, we are going to unpack every angle, every hidden detail, and every implication for this squad under Ruben Amorim. Manchester United continues wrestling with decisions that seem to fall against them, but this one is not just another refereeing mistake. This is a historic moment, the first application of a brand new rule in Premier League history, one that changed the course of the match and the emotions inside Selhurst Park. Let's break it down. Crystal Palace striker Jean-Philippe Mateta stepped up for a penalty that, at first glance, looked perfectly executed. The run-up, the strike, the celebration, it all seemed legitimate. But as the replay rolled inside the stadium and on screens across the world, a shocking twist became clear. Mateta accidentally kicked the ball against his own standing foot, causing the ball to spin into the net. Under the old rule, the referee would have immediately disallowed the goal and awarded an indirect free kick to Manchester United. But instead, referee Rob Jones ordered something completely different, a retake. The stadium froze, United players protested. Fans in the stands and around the world asked the same question: what on earth is going on? And then came the explanation. A new IFAB regulation, introduced for the 2025-26 season, designed to be more lenient on accidental double touches during penalties. This rule, applied for the very first time in Premier League history right here in this match, states that if the double touch is unintentional and the ball goes into the net, the penalty must be retaken, not disallowed, retaken. For Manchester United, this felt like déjà vu, a new rule being tested at their expense. The flashpoint immediately triggered social media debate, pundit discussion, and fan outrage. Even the Premier League's Match Center had to release an urgent clarification post, confirming that Rob Jones had acted under the updated law. But here is the part that frustrates United supporters most. This rule change was inspired by a previous Julian Alvarez incident in the Champions League, where many felt the attacker was unfairly punished for slipping. The intention was fairness. But the outcome? It handed Crystal Palace a second chance they had not earned. Mateta stepped up again for the retake, this time driving the ball into the opposite corner past Sen Lamens, and Selhurst Park erupted. The home side took a 1-0 lead in circumstances that will be debated for years to come. And even though Manchester United eventually settled themselves, fought back, and pushed the game into a more balanced battle, the controversy of that moment never left the pitch. Players were visibly rattled. The coaching staff were baffled. And the fans were left wondering how many times the laws of the game will evolve, only for United to become the test subjects. The broader football world is now split. One side argues that the retake rule is fair because the attacker did not mean to break the law. The other side argues that the defending team should never be punished for the attacker's mistake. After all, Mateta mishit the ball, so why does the defending team suffer? This is where the conversation becomes bigger than the match itself. The spirit of competition demands fairness, consistency, and clarity. But this moment delivered the opposite. Confusion, controversy, and a sense of injustice. And as always, United are right in the middle, navigating a season where every point matters, every decision counts, and every match tells a story shaping the Amorim era. But what happens next? Will the Premier League issue a more detailed clarification? Will IFAB revisit or refine the rule after this backlash? Will other teams now start benefiting from the same leniency? Or will United remain the unfortunate pioneers of yet another experimental decision? Red Reader TV will continue monitoring every development, every reaction from pundits, every statement from the league, and every ripple effect this moment creates for Manchester United going forward. Because while the match itself had its own storyline, this incident remains the heartbeat of the narrative, a historic, controversial, defining moment that will be referenced for years to come. And as always, we will bring you the full truth, the deep analysis, and the real implications. This is not just news, this is Red Reader TV. And the story has only just begun. Start benefiting from the same leniency.